Welcome to Gotham.
Cenobites.
Jesus Christ. Have some snow. Same city, completely different zip code.
All rise, motherfucker.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. You've clicked on Gotham Cenobites. I'm Terry, and today, this is the Gotham Gavel. We are now in session. Today's show is going to be all about LBS Batman. I thought there were only two versions, but doing a bit more research, there's three. So we're going to get into all of that. But spoiler alert, I mean, when the renders for this first came out, I was excited, because I know you see back here, I have a ton of 1/3 Batman statues, but I don't have that definitive Batman. The rest of these are just, you know, versions of Bruce mixed with somebody else in the multiverse. Besides an Arkham Batman Beyond and Batman Damned, which to me it's still Elseworldly, doesn't count. I don't really have a Batman statue, so I really wanted to like this one, but it looks great. I'm not trying to knock it, but to me, I just, you know, it's an easy pass for me. I still think one of my favorites, and the one I hope to put in the collection someday. Nobody please message me, I'm not in a hurry to get this. I don't have room currently, but the best 1/3 Batman to me is still the Prime 1 DK3. So eventually I hope to make that my Batman, but nonetheless it's a 1/3 Batman. This is my first LBS Gotham Gavel. So if you're new here, we're going to go take a look at all the pics together, then I'll tell you all the statue specifications, and then I will let you know how much it is and where I recommend you buying it. This one is a bit tricky. They're only licensed in the Philippines, so if you're in the US or anywhere else really, you're going to have to go through a distributor, and it's not licensed in your country. So I'm going to let you know who I would recommend going with. It is, by all means, it's not going to be the only distributor or the only person that's going to have this, but I have first-hand experience with this Rebin and Malik, and I can guarantee you're going to be satisfied completely with this distributor. And I'll get to it towards the end when I'm going over the price, but they also announced a partnership with LBS, so to me, I would like to think getting it from them is almost like getting it from LBS. But nevertheless, yeah, the Legendary Beast Studios Batman. And there's a blue version and a black version. They're calling it Premier. And then the regular version only has one head. Gonna come in black, only in black. So we're going to go through all three versions of this, and then, yeah, so let's get into pictures. Alright, so getting into these, we're going to start with the blue, and as you see in this first picture, it's all three versions. On the left, you see is what I haven't seen any videos about these, just all the pictures pop up across like all the groups, same as you guys, or most of you who are watching this. So I don't know if what I'm telling you is accurate. I'm just going off what it looks like to me. The one on the left looks like a Jason Fabok with the bat symbol, and then of course that iconic Fabok head. The one in the middle is Alex Ross. I mean, don't care what you say. I mean, that one's pretty easy to identify. But the one on the right, I'm pretty sure is Jim Lee. It looks like Jim Lee's. Well, I'm not really super familiar with Jim Lee, but that's what I'm taking it as. But yeah, and you see all three of them are gonna have different belts. So what I'm guessing, I think the bat symbols may be interchangeable, but I think regardless, it's going to be 3 torsos. So this may be a 2 or 3 box statue. Getting into the next slide, you see this is pretty much, you know, it's all the Jim Lee head, but it's just an overall decent look at the whole statue all around. The premiere is going to have the bats and the rocks on the base, and we'll get into that storytelling base later on. But yeah, I mean, XM has spoiled me with Rebel and Malak. I love sculpted capes. I probably will never buy another mixed media cape. And this cape is amazing. I mean, I know there's been some critique, myself included, when he's standing next to Superman and how the wind is blowing 2 different directions. But if they're both by themselves, I mean, they look a lot better. And again, that's just a small nitpick. But yeah, this sculpted cape is amazing. And here we're getting into more of it with this slide. The way this thing is sculpted, I mean, just looking at this, you know, the picture in the middle, it is just unbelievable, the sculpt on this thing. Yeah. Crazy. And now we're going to get into all of them, like, individually. This is the Jim Lee, to me, looking one. This is probably, like, my least favorite. If I were to eventually get this statue, I mean, I probably would never use this head, but that's just me. Or this tiny bat signal. Yeah, both of these would probably get packed away. This one's probably my favorite. I definitely think this Alex Ross sculpt looks better in black. We'll get there. But yeah, overall, I mean, this one's probably my favorite. But yeah, so that's the Alex Ross. And finally, this does have the same tiny bat symbol, but this is the Fabok inspired head sculpt. I probably would go back and forth with this and the Alex Ross. If I had the statue, I know earlier in the video I mentioned DK3, and I would definitely want that one in blue because it's, you know, blue in the story. But other than that, DK3, I want the dark, because it's really dark blue. But other than that, I mean, my Batman, always black. I always prefer black cape, black cowl, all that stuff. But yeah, so that is going to do it for the blue.
So what do you think? Does it come in black?
Oh, it never gets old. I mean, you know, I had to sneak that one in there. As soon as I saw these 2 statues, like, I'm going to start with blue and have that scene. But alas, it comes in black, and to me, the statue looks, I know it's subjective, and everybody has their own interpretation of what they perceive as the best Batman, but to me, come on, the statue just looks 100% better in black. But this is all 3 in one shot. Alex Ross to the left this time. The center is the Jim Lee looking portrait, on the right again is the Fabok. This is the premiere, so again, still got all the rocks and the bats going on that base. So now we're going to take a dive into the black versions of all of them. You see this one, and you can tell I kind of maybe did a little bit more pictures for black, but again, I mean, it's what I prefer. But yeah, this Alex Ross in black, I mean, it is amazing. And when you get to the regular, and this being pretty much all you're gonna get with the regular version, you know, minus the bats and the rocks, I mean, it would just be amazing just to have an Alex Ross Batman. But again, to me, it wouldn't be my quintessential Batman, but it'd be cool to have Alex Ross Batman. And then this one is the Fabok inspired one. Again, to me, it looks way better in black, and this is probably my favorite bat symbol. I don't know if it's been made clear by Jay what he's going to do with 3 different torsos, but I would hope that I could use this bat symbol with Alex Ross, and vice versa. I mean, you clearly saw the tiny bat logo on the torso with this head, so I hope that the bat symbols are not fixed to torsos. We'll see. I mean, I guess regardless, you can swap heads around, so there's that. But this last one of the 3 is the Jim Lee inspired one, and it's just, you know, it's just personal preference. I mean, I'm really not digging this bat head, but it's all, again, like I said, it's all subjective. And then, I mean, the other two bat symbols on the chest just look so much better to me than this one. I know a lot of people like this one, but yeah, it's just my opinion. And the last head, it's going to be a Bruce Wayne head. And you see it's going to come with a switch out with him holding the mask. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I would ever display this one, but it is pretty cool that it's offered. And the sculpt is amazing. The hair, it's pretty well done. If they get close to this with production, I would call it a win. And then while we're here, this looks like the Alex Ross bat logo on the fabric pouches. So I do think the bat symbols are swappable. I mean, that would be amazing. The belts are probably fixed to torsos. But, anyways, so I did want to include this slide. This is the regular version, and the biggest difference that's going to be with the regular is you're not going to get anything else but this Alex Ross chest, this Alex Ross belt, and the Alex Ross portrait. The other biggest difference is you see the base. There's no, whatever they're called, the rocks that I think the bats do naturally. I don't know much about bats, but the rocks formations on the base and the bats themselves are absent. But to me, I still think this statue would be amazing, just like this. I mean, we'll get to prices, but as cheap as this version is, it's still tempting. But the price difference between this and the Premier, it almost makes it a no-brainer. But yeah, I mean, this, regardless of which version you get, as you see that black sub base, it's going to be removable. So regardless of the Premier or this one, you'll be able to remove the storytelling base. I think you'd be a little nutty if you do that, because it looks amazing. I mean, maybe if you're having to squeeze it in somewhere, but I mean, yeah, get another Batman statue. I did want to include this picture because it was pretty big controversy. I mean, this is a cool left-hand switch out, but it's also the legs. I'm not sure if this picture is pre or post, but I know Jay said he had gone back and worked on people complaining that the legs were too muscular, which is pretty insane to complain about, but that's just me. Getting into these last couple slides of the statue is the base. The base is probably, I know LBS is known for their storytelling bases, but this one to me, across the board, Marvel, DC, this base is amazing. I don't remember too much of the renders for Wonder Woman, and she's coming, but this one so far is amazing. And you got the first licensed representation of Man-Bat, Dead Bang in the middle, and then off to his, our left, I'm pretty sure that's Deathstroke, and then of course we know the one to the right is the Joker. Getting into the side of this, you see we got Mr. Freeze, Penguin, and Two-Face. And then getting into the back, you got a nice, cool looking circular bat logo with the entire bat family in there, which is pretty cool. Even Alfred's in there, made the statue. And then the last picture of the base that I got going on, as you can see, this one is zoomed in on the Premier because there's no rocks. But anyways, you got Race, Raz, whatever you want to say it, Al Ghul, Riddler, and Scarecrow. So I don't know why there's no female rogues, but other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all of Batman's male rogues on the base. Alrighty, so I did want to include this picture. This is who I would recommend getting a statue from. It's Momanic, however you pronounce it. Dilber's company over in Canada. That's where I got my XM, Revan, and Malik. I can't recommend them enough. And then as you see with this picture, they have partnered with Legendary Beasts, so you will be able to buy all your DC and Marvel LBS stuff from Dilber, and the prices I'm about to go over with you are from Dilber's site. You can find them in other places, but I haven't found them cheaper. These prices, they all include shipping. I mean, it says free shipping, but it's probably, not free for us. It's just factored in to the price. So yes, we're gonna start with black regular. There is only one regular, and it's black, and that's just the Alex Ross portrait. But the reason you see these black marks is because it was a 24-hour promo that has come and gone way long time ago. So I have it crossed out because you don't even need to worry yourself with those. But regular full pay is $19.25 Canadian, $1,430 US. If you do want to do a payment plan or just put the deposit down, it's going to be $22.20 Canadian or $16.50 USD. And the deposits, as you see there, that's $500 USD for a deposit. The black, and both of these next two is the same price. It's just one's the Premier Black and one's the Premier Blue. Both coming in, and I forgot to say that about the regular. Only 100 edition size. This one, there's 200 black for the Premier, and there's 200 blue for the Premier. And the prices for both are coming in full pay. There's $21.50 Canadian and $15.99 USD. So $14.30 for the regular, $15.99 for the Premier. I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, I know I just promoted getting the regular, but for this amount of money difference, I don't see why you wouldn't just jump on the Premier. Standard deposit or payment plan, you got $23.45 Canadian, $17.40 USD, and a deposit $600. And I'll show you this slide for the blue. It's the same deal, 200 edition size for blue, but same prices that I already just went over. So, measurements. It's a little confusing to me. I'm going to read it to you how I read it. If it's different, you guys let me know in the comments. But as far as what I was seeing, this is what it is. The height is going to be 83 centimeters, or 32.7 inches. The width looks to be 49 centimeters, or 19.3 inches. And it says L, but I'm assuming this is depth. That's pretty crazy though. 73 centimeters, or 28.7 inches deep. Again, that's how I'm reading it. If it's different, or if I got one of the measurements wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm just going off those pictures we just looked at together. I just don't see how this thing is almost 30 inches deep or wide. Yeah. But nevertheless, that's going to do it for this LBS Batman. As you see in this picture, Superman has already came and up and is up for pre-order. I just want to give a shout out to Jay and LBS because with that Superman, there's like 3 different versions, light blue, dark blue, and black. With this Batman, you got blue and black. So just shout out to Jay and LBS for releasing all of the colors at once, letting us know up front the different color variations. So shout out to Jay for that. Final thoughts. I think it's a great piece. It's a great looking Batman. I prefer the black, but I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. I do give it the Gotham stamp of approval. I think it looks great. It's just not coming to my collection. And this is also where I want to give the Gavel to you guys. You let me know in the comments section. Do you think it looks good? Do you like the blue or the black? Who's getting it? Let me know in the comments. Are you getting it from Dilbert? This is unsolicited, but I am going to put all 3 links for all 3 versions at Mominic in the description for this video, so go and check those out. Non-affiliate. But yeah, that's going to do it. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to. I have no idea what's next for me. This one was hard to get through, but yeah. whatever comes out next week or the week after that I feel like I want to talk about. But yeah, we'll have to see. It's been, a slow week because it's the Chinese New Year, so Hot Toys has been slowing down with their announcements. Prime One, most of the big companies have slowed down, but I guarantee you it's going to ramp back up as soon as everybody's back to work. So I don't know what the next one is, but regardless, I appreciate everyone who watches my stuff. I appreciate you making it this far, and just thank you in general. And yeah, we are adjourned. And regardless of what the next video is, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.